Did you know every week in North Queensland there's 500 metric tonnes of wasted green bananas simply because they're too big, they're too small, they're misshapen, or there's an oversupply on the market? That's crazy, right? Australia only accounts for 1% of the global population of bananas. Bananas are the fourth largest agricultural crop grown throughout the world. Fortunately, there is a better way, but first, I want to tell you a story. In the small, far North Queensland farming town of Walkamin, Australia, something was going on. The wallabies were gathering. The cattle and the wild pigs, well, they were breaking fences. Why? It was Friday afternoon, and they knew that Farmer Rob was about to start dumping his wasted bananas from the week's work of picking and packing. Well, they were there waiting for me again, he'd say as he strolled in the house for dinner. Not interested in the yellow ones, just the green. Huh, that's animals for you, Darl. I'd simply pass him off, thinking that perhaps they were starving. Although that kind of acceptance, it didn't sit well with either of us. Why on earth would anybody want to eat a green banana when you consider the local offerings? Thick, luscious grass, the neighbour's sweet potato, the pumpkins down the road. No, they wanted green bananas. Well, at least somebody was using them right. It wouldn't be long before Rob and I finally got our answer. In the midst of running a commercial banana farm, fighting 2 comebacks from devastating cyclones, it happened. The aha moment. It was a summer afternoon, the sun just beginning to set, and the last of the pallets being loaded onto the semi. Crunch! It was enough to jolt daydreaming Farmer Rob right back to reality. A cloud of powder began to waft in the air, coming from underneath the forklift. Frightened, he stopped. He jumped down off the forklift to investigate this peculiar sound and cloud of dust. Now, they must have fallen out of a carton and sat on the road for a couple of days in the tropical North Queensland heat before being accidentally driven over. Now, where most would see just another wasted banana or a mess, not our Rob, no, he saw opportunity. Taste it, taste it, taste it, he came screaming in the door that night. Oh boy, you've really gone bananas this time, I thought. Hesitantly, I licked my finger and I dipped it into the pile of partially powdered, smashed bananas, and I tasted it. You're right, it does taste like flour. Doesn't taste like bananas at all. It's earthy and wholesome. It's quite delicious. You don't have a cup of it by any chance, do you? This could be the perfect gluten-free flour. In the hours that followed, there was research. Green bananas for cooking, green bananas as a porridge, but nothing about green bananas as a flour. So, we thought this could be the perfect solution to our 5 tonne of wasted bananas every week. Let's do it. Let's make green banana flour. And we did. But it's easier said than done. It takes 10 kilos of green bananas just to make 1 kilo of flour. Sore thumbs, sore hands, and boy are those bananas sticky, trying to peel 70 bananas just to make 1 kilo of flour. It wasn't long and word got out. People had heard about this 6 kilogram batch of banana flour and they knew that it was available every Tuesday from the family's local cafe. Within a short amount of time, the orders started coming in. We were behind. At this rate, it was going to take us at least 6 months just to catch up. And we were getting phone calls. People were feeling happy. Age-old health problems disappearing. And the foodies, well, they wanted to know, what do you do with this green banana flour? How could they be using it too? Something had to give, and fortunately it did. A very tiny 6 by 6 metre square old unused cold room saw Rob pilot the first green banana processing plant in Walkamin. We were rolling out 350 kilograms of banana flour a week. We'd saved nearly all of the wasted bananas on our farm, but still had enough left for our good friends the wallabies. We had also just become the very proud new parents to a beautiful baby girl. And together, Katie and I spent our wonder days creating and unlocking the mystery of green banana flour. She would patiently sit on our kitchen bench, gooing and garring at my incredible and often mysterious creations. But then the phone rang. "Hello, this is Cynthia from the laboratory. It's important that I speak with Robert right away." "Oh, Cynthia," the laboratory's senior microbiologist. "He's not in at the moment. Can I take a message?" "No, it's important that I speak directly with him. Have him phone me back at once." Oh, I thought, I hope this banana flour's not going to kill anyone. So I head out into the paddock. Rob! The lab's on the phone and it's urgent that they speak with you." A very cool Farmer Rob strolls in the house to phone Cynthia. She was waiting. "Robert, what is this sample that you've sent us? It's simply marked sample A and sample B." A cautious Farmer Rob carefully lined up his own section of questioning. Why did they need to know what these samples were? Heavens above, it was just green powdered bananas, one Cavendish and one ladyfinger. Well, those little ladyfinger bananas from Walkamin, they were about to make history. They were the richest source of resistant starch ever tested on Earth, and we had discovered it. Now, what is resistant starch? Resistant starch is pretty much exactly that. It's resistant to primary digestion. When it gets into our large intestine, it ferments, creating a chemical called butyrate. Butyrate feeds the good bacteria that lives within our gut. When the good bacteria is thriving in our gut, so are we. If it wasn't enough that these little ladyfinger bananas from Walkamin were the richest source of resistant starch, we also found that they contained 5-HTP. Now, when 5-HTP is consumed, it produces serotonin. Serotonin is what's responsible for making us feel good. It makes us feel happy. It makes us sleep well. At this point in time, we were totally in the mood for making a few more world-first scientific discoveries. So we asked the research team, throw it on agar plates with Staph and E. coli. Let's see what happens. And guess what? Those little green ladyfingers from Walkamin, they inhibit the growth of Staph and E. coli. Well, we had the great divide. With more than 1,000 varieties of bananas in the world, nobody had ever thought to start looking them differently as in their nutritional value and their properties. We were going to need a bigger factory. 350 kilos of green banana powder made from ladyfingers wasn't going to solve the world's health issues. It wasn't going to be enough for all the foodies, and it certainly wasn't going to be enough to start killing off Staph and E. coli. So we built one. The Natural Evolution Facility, the world's first and still the only pharmaceutical-grade green banana processing facility in the world, stands proud in Walkamin today. Easily, we can produce 1 tonne of powder, albeit banana flour from Cavendish bananas, or green banana resistant starch as a supplement from green ladyfinger bananas on an 8-hour shift. We have scientifically proven our method, and it locks in nutrients 20 to 50 times higher than conventional food processing techniques. It has been the very well-deserved winner of many local and international sustainability and innovation awards. The process is completely in line, it's cold, it's raw, and it can easily give fruit or veg up to 3 years natural shelf life. What began as trying to solve our waste problem really has become so much more. The animals, they were there, and they were telling us all along. We couldn't see it without a microscope, but instinctively they knew. They were feeling happy, serotonin. Their digestion was working well, resistant starch, and they were in peak physical condition, shiny coats, vitamins and minerals. This story began 7 years ago, with many more chapters still to be written. Australia accounts for 1% of the world's banana population. What is our problem is the world's problem, and we look forward to solving that problem together.